Okie dokie, everybody. Welcome back to the finale of Endryd Haar. How do I know it's the finale? Because honestly, we could have ended this one last episode, and I just didn't really realize that while I was painting it. So here we go with some details for you. We're gonna get the black. All we need is just that little bit. This is our Vallejo matte black. And just get a sliver. You see that tiny ass brush? Whew. Oh, excuse me. All right. I apologize if I seem like out of breath or anything, or if I seem like I'm now more tired, because while I was waiting on the episodes to transfer over, I was transferring the episodes over to the laptop and everything, and while I was doing that, I knew it was going to take a while. So what I decided to do was have a little workout sesh. Since I had dropped the 40 pounds that I wanted to drop, I figured, all right, now comes the time where we have to weight train. And that's what I've been doing now, is hitting some weights. Did a bunch of cardio too, aka jumping around and headbang into a bunch of metal, because that is my idea of headbanging or of cardio. And I think it's a pretty damn good way to do some cardio. Thank you very much. All right. All right, now that we got that, let's get some matte white. Just not needing much, but we are going to change brushes back to this one. It's just a little haggard, but it's okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, let's see if we can get these teeth. All right, we did okay. We don't need much. Yeah, because too much more and it's going to look bad. So, all right. Now we need to do the vents. And there's not much to be done here, really. All we got to do are these vents. And we can put him together. And I didn't realize it. While I was waiting, I grabbed the Reichland Flesh Shade and hit the base just to darken it up again. Try to alter that tone away from the belt and the straps that are hanging from them. Just to try to, get it out of there, get a different color in there. All right. So, with those vents being done, we're not gonna jump in there real quick and glue it together. What we are gonna do is look for glistening blood. You're gonna want some glistening blood, and you're not gonna need a lot. You never need a lot. Just need that little dab, right? And that's honestly way too much than we're gonna need. And all I'm gonna do now, bloop, is get some on the paintbrush and get that tongue. I want to get that tongue. I think some people would say, well, you should have used pink or something because no tongues are red and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. It's fine. Just like his face is not the most beautiful work we've ever done. That's okay. It is okay. But I want to see where this face is going to be before we glue. And he's going to be right there. He's going to be right the fuck there. Okay. So, glue. Let's get some glue. There we go. Don't need a lot. Look at that. Boom. Sits right there. He won't be the most pretty. But Endryd Haar was not the most pretty. We are going to take this Reichland shade. Grab just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. Because I almost forgot about his hair. I'm not going to give him just black hair with white highlights. That's just not happening. I was like, no, we need that brown tone in his hair. Change it up. We'll see. I think that'll be okay for now. And if we need to do anything, we'll do it. But we got the head on there, right? Perfect. Let's grab this shoulder blade. And honestly, I don't think we're even going to bother with the edge highlighting. The reason I say that is because it looks like our dry brushing achieved a lot of what I wanted. And it made it subtle enough to where I don't think we're going to have to, but we could. We could. But is it necessary? It doesn't look like it is necessarily necessary. But bloop, get a little bit of glue on his shoulder. And I know that shoulder is at one hell of an angle, isn't it? I forgot his fucking power coil. All right. Well, since we still have the white out, let's just get some of that white. And carefully. I said carefully, damn it. Like I'm a little shaky because of the workout that I did. So I apologize. This was not the smartest of plans for me. Was to get all hot and sweaty and bothered and jumping and hooting and hollering and singing, and it was so fun anyway. It really was. I had a blast. I had a blast. I was jumping around. I was listening to the Doom soundtrack. Then we switched it up. I had a little bit of Deftones going. All in all, it was a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. So, what do we got next? I don't want Daft Punk on right now. Oh man, I don't know what to do. Ooh, how about the Spinners? A rubber band man. All right, and we will throw the other shoulder on there, and we're gonna go reverse on you. Check this out. Bloop. Throw some glue inside the shoulder, and bloop. Throw it right there. And then have half his face hiding behind that fucking shoulder because it's so big. He's so fucking huge. I love it. I love it. All right. So, boom, 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 boom. We'll need a little bit of orange. A little bit of orange here. And this one's a little different. There's no clear like angle to it. Seems to be just pretty centered. I'm used to having to put the yellow at a certain spot because the vents and the molding was angled in a certain way. So it's okay. All right. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And we're going to quickly jump over to the Imperial Fist Yellow. And the reason we want to do that quickly is because you're basically just wet blending. Basically. Because we're going to get in there with the white, but then you are going to brush it all over that orange as well. And there you go. And then we'll give that just a little bit of time to dry because we're going to have to go back over the edging and everything with the Vallejo Black. That way it will stand out and look very nice and very pretty. But for that power coil, let's just go with electric blue instead of void shield blue. There's not too much of a shade difference. The electric blue is slightly darker. Man, I don't understand the rubber band now. The rubber band stop the dam. Whap it down. Everybody loves a good acapella. I'm also really not trying hard for that. So if that got annoying, you'd be alright. Usually, I would also take the mummy robe, as you know, and I would hit the edges on that skull. But we are honestly not worried about it. It looks just fine how it is. Sometimes less is more, and I just don't want to put too much on there. Let's get some glue right there for his Mark 6 backpack. You have got to be kidding me. Wow. Whew. All right, where to go? We're pausing for frustration. That, my friends, is exactly what happened earlier and why we jumped over to the reverse flash. Because Jesus, just putting the minute amount of pressure on him caused him to break apart like that. That is infuriating. So, when something like that happens, what I try to do with these rocks is I try to ground away some, get it off of the model, but I try to make grooves and then slap some glue in there because it needs to catch. My God. Working with these little rocks has been one of the biggest challenges I've ever had to try to work around because, God damn it, they are causing headaches to the point where, like, usually these guys would make it onto my Etsy so I can sell them, and you can get yourself a little piece of the show. And I'm just not confident that Endryd Haar is going to hold together. But at least you heard it and you saw it here. To where if this does end up there, disclaimer, it's not going to hold the best. And I will do my best. But damn it, you just saw it. You just saw it. If you guys know a better way, by all means, let me know. Because that gets on my nerves. But I'm glad you guys got to see that mishap happen. But one last round of dry brushing is going to happen here. I'm grabbing the smaller one, the 3, and where is skeleton bone? All right, we're going to get out some skeleton bone again. There's a dab. It's too much for what we're going to do, but it's all right. All right. Now the reason we got the skeleton bone out instead of like the mummy robes is because, again, different shade. I want it I want it to stand out differently from anything else that's on him. When you're working with something so monochrome almost, it's good to have something that stands out, you know? And this gives it a different feel altogether. Why not? Why not? All right. And that's all that needs for that. But yeah, my God. I'm so irritated that that happened, but I'm very glad that you guys saw. You witnessed exactly what happened to me. I went to go put this base on this holder, and the whole fucking rock and him fell off. So I was like, okay, what the hell? So I pick him up, and I go to put the rock back on there, and he comes off the rock. And I was like, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. What the hell is going on? So, it's whatever. It's whatever. Trying to find some music real quick. Oh my God. Danny Go, I love you, but dude, no. No. Oh, come on. We got nothing? Alright, fuck you. Mega Man X. Alright, what did we need? We're gonna get base decorations for you real quick. And try to jazz this up so that you feel a little better about it. Because that was honestly infuriating, disappointing, and embarrassing. And I absolutely hate that. Absolutely hate it. All right. So here we go with these little tufts. And that one, the little glue, or the sticky adhesive, whatever you fucking want to call it, is just not there anymore. So what I usually do in those instances, and most of them, is... Oops. Go figure. I'm talking about the adhesive not being there anymore and it gets stuck. So yeah. Gotta add just a couple. I mean, you don't have to, right? You really don't have to. But it does help. It does help. It gives your base a lot more characteristic, a lot more life, realism. Gives it something else to look at. And some of these things really do help. I really like the Battlefield trophies that they had put out, that Games Workshop had put out. That little pack, I have it, and it's fucking great. And honestly, that right there will be just fine. However, I'm going to take one, right? We're going to take one of these. And we're going to cut it up. I want something under it. We're going to cut a sliver off of it, right? Come on. Oh, you fucker. Okay, so this blade is also not having it. And the blade is not even dull. But it sure didn't want to cut. There we go. And yes, we are going to take a smidge of glue just to help it sit. And we're going to go right here. Look at that, right there. Because it will give it more. It'll give it more dynamic. And here comes the risky part. Oh my God, don't fall off again. Okay, cool. Holy shit. It's so stressful. So stressful trying to show you guys things and make it awesome for you. And you know what? We're not even going to bother wasting this one. We're going to put it right here. Yeah, we're going to put it right there. Not going to waste it. All right. Perfect. Now, what am I doing? Right. Get the hair off of that. Jesus. My God. And you see, I got a lot of Army Painter products here. Honestly, I wasn't too sure. I wasn't really thinking about that when I was starting to paint. I was just kind of getting whatever I could or wanted or whatever looked good enough. And that was it. So we're at 20 minutes and 34 seconds. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to paint up the base rim. And I will say my goodbyes. I will see you guys for the next round. I want to say Bizarro is next, but do not hold me accountable to that. And the reason I say that, good Lord, don't fall off. The reason I say that is because, well, we've already seen me change the order of my lineup. You know, we were supposed to have Chaplin Lamardes, and I shelved him for the time being until I felt like it was the right time. One of the reasons I had shelved him is because I didn't want too many black models back to back, like black armor and everything. I didn't want that. You know, Endryd Haar came. My wife got this for me as a nice gift. She knew I really wanted to paint him, especially after learning the lore about him, watching a Luton video. I was like, oh my God. And what a lovely woman. She got that for me. So here he is. He's all done. All right. We're going to leave him. Well, I am going to go put him on my shelf to dry a little bit, but that is going to be it for us, guys. So I want to thank you guys very much for stopping by. You guys are amazing. I've been absolutely adoring all of the engagement. We've been steadily growing. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever the hell you want to do. If you guys want to support me in other kind of ways, like a Patreon or I guess subscribing onto here, or what is a membership onto here? I can't even do the membership thing yet because I'm not monetized or anything like that. But honestly, this is what I want to be doing with my life, everyone. I think I have a potential to be something amazing here. And I don't know, you got to have a little bit of ego to go a long way, don't you? So help me out. I'm going to help you guys out. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next round, all right? May the Void Father guide your brush. Please stay happy and healthy, as I always wish for y'all. Later!